obviously home to telecoms and phones, but also technology. And today we're looking at cars, and Fiskars in particular. Is it the most sustainable car? I'm here with the CEO, Heinrich, to find out. Heinrich, hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Good to see you.
Great, so what are we looking at today?
So this is the Fiskar Ocean, which we are premiering here in Spain at the Mobile World Conference, and it has the world's longest electric range in the price class for any SUV or crossover. So it's got 630 kilometer range or 390 miles a UK range, and it starts at 41,600 euro. And we also aim for this to be the world's most sustainable vehicle. So we got a vegan interior, a lot of recycled materials. We got the world's largest solar roof that gives you an extra 3,000 kilometers a year. So a lot of interesting features in this car that we think can entice some people, hopefully.
Okay, we'll get into the car in a second, but firstly, so you're based in Los Angeles, that's right, but you're making part of it in Europe. Why have you come to Europe?
So the vehicle is actually manufactured in Austria at Magna Steyr, which also manufactures other premium vehicles, and we wanted a high quality car from the get-go, which is also why we give a really long warranty of the vehicle, 6 years for the battery, because we think that a lot of people...
Okay, excellent. And also, you're saying most sustainable. A lot of people might have asked you this question, do you want to rival Tesla? Is this the goal?
Well, you know, I don't think it's about rival a particular company, but we really want to get electric cars out there, people out of the gasoline cars and into a cool electric car they like. And that's also why we did an SUV rather than the typical sort of hatchback or fastback vehicle. So it looks extremely different than any other electric vehicle you see out there. And you know, SUVs is a type of vehicle a lot of people really like right now because you get the versatility. But we have also designed it to kind of feel a little bit like a sports car. So it's got a lot of horsepower, 550 horsepower in the top version, and can go 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds or 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. So it's really both a fun, sporty vehicle, but also a vehicle you can use every day. And of course, again, with the range being 630 kilometers, that's really important as well, because I think a lot of people would like an electric car, but they want to be able to go far in it. So with this vehicle, 630 kilometers, you can really go somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, let's take a look inside.
Let's do it.
Okay. So firstly, what are the seats?
So the seats are a vegan material, but it's also recycled, made out of recycled T-shirts, etc. But it actually is quite comfortable and feel luxurious. So we spent a lot of time finding really interesting materials that was recyclable. All the carpets are made of recycled plastic bottles from the ocean. And so, you know, we wanted to make sure that we find a new way of creating a vehicle of the future. And I think a lot of people coming out of COVID realized that the planet can heal itself. You know, we saw a fish in Venice for the first time, the blue sky in Shanghai, and I think more electric vehicles on the road, and also build them in a sustainable way. So the factory we built in Austria is actually CO2 neutral. It's powered by hydro, so it's also how you manufacture things as well. That's obviously important. But we're also in a tech conference, right? So people like technology, which is why we have a very large center screen, 17.1 inch, and we have over-the-air software updates. So you're actually going to be able to buy options in the vehicle even after you purchase the vehicle, which is kind of something that is not really done right now. And you can see this very giant screen here. It actually also will feature a unique user interface that we have developed. And that's something important as well, that is not just something where we take somebody else's, but it's really like we are developing it.
Okay, and what else have you got?
Well, then we got California mode, which means you've got almost like a convertible feeling with one of the largest solar roofs in the world. They open up, and we have all the windows open. You'll also notice the rear window opens up, and the small quarter windows, so every single window opens except for the front windscreen.
Okay, great. And
let me just ask if you can rotate this.
Bueno. Okay, so sorry, just had a little bit of a connection issue there, but we are back in this car. So what I can say, seats very comfortable, made out of recycled T-shirts there, as you heard. Sounds pretty incredible. Got a massive screen here, and this massive sunroof that we can see. So we're back. So yeah, we were just saying about the issue of charging in Europe. Yeah. So for SUVs and finding those charging stations?
So we will have all the charging stations displayed on our screen and on our Flexi app, so you'll always be able to find a charging station. We also have bidirectional charging, which means you can actually power your house for up to 7 days with this vehicle, because we've got a really giant battery, and you can charge somebody else's car. So if somebody's stuck without electricity, you can actually go over and provide them with some help and charge up their car. So that's something unique. Of course, having a charging infrastructure is important. So we are partnered with Allego, which are building out their current network in the UK. So I think, I don't think people have to worry so much about charging. But of course, this is also why we still put a very large battery in this car and have this long range of 630 kilometers, because...
Okay, great. And if I want to buy this car, can I buy it yet? Is it available to me in Europe?
So we have actually sold out for a while. We have 33,000 reservations on this vehicle already. We start deliveries in November. But you can go in and reserve at fiskarinc.com if you want. And the price is between 41,600 euro up to about 68,000 euro, depending on which model you take. So yeah, it's going quite well, but unfortunately we sold out until well into next year.
Okay, well, you heard it there on Euronews Next. Thanks so much for joining us. Keep up to date on our website with all our stories live from the Mobile World Congress.